Hi, following the presentation you've just witnessed on JFD and the National Hyperbaric Centre, I'd like to talk through an example, a recent project we supported with, which demonstrates how JFD and the NHC are able to support our clients with equipment tests and demonstrations. The project in question was to support our sister company, James Fisher Offshore, with a demonstration on their innovative cutting and lifting tool. And they wanted to set up a client demonstration day whereby they could show how the tool worked in a real environment, showing how the tool was able to cut a steel beam underwater and demonstrate how it works live. The good thing about conducting such an equipment demonstration at the National Hyperbaric Centre is we've got everything on site and it's a controlled environment. The alternatives to James Fisher Offshore or anybody else is wishing to conduct a test such as this, whereby you need to submerge equipment into water and monitor how it performs in certain situations. You would need to go to a quayside, a loch, or a quarry to be able to do so, and obviously you're having to go to an external uncontrolled environment, risking the issues surrounding getting personnel and equipment there and the weather conditions that are more uncontrollable. So the National Hyperbaric Centre was deemed the most suitable solution for James Fisher Offshore for this test. So at the NHC, we were able to provide the test tank itself and all the supporting equipment, the yard facilities for equipment storage and laydown area, technicians to support throughout the whole project, HSE professionals, project managers, as well as toilet and lunch facilities and everything else that you would need whilst personnel are on site. As part of the demonstration, Fisher Offshore wanted to demonstrate how it worked live, so it was important that we were able to do that rather than a pre-recorded video. So to enable James Fisher Offshore to demonstrate to their client, what we did was we drained the tank in advance of the demonstration day and put in two underwater cameras that were pointed up, so they were able to record and provide a live feed of the underwater cutting as it was taking place. We then filled the water in the dive tank up again in anticipation for the arrival of equipment on site. So the videos during the demonstration, the videos of the feed from the cameras got beamed up to the boardroom where James Fisher Offshore, their clients and key industry professionals were situated. They were watching the images live on the boardroom television and seeing the effectiveness of the cutting tool and how it operated underwater. As you'll have seen from the video that you've just watched, the boardroom at the NHC actually overlooks the dive tank, so the JFO and their clients were able to witness the lifting tool and the beam being cut out of the water, being lifted out of the water and lay down in the laydown area provided in the yard. JFO and their clients and the industry professionals that were there to witness the test were then able to go down and see the effectiveness of the tool on the cut beam in our yard and see how straight and clean the cut it produced in that live test environment. I'm glad to say that the demonstration and the test went well. Fisher Offshore were able to effectively show how the tool would work in a real water environment around the facilities that JFD and the NHC provided, made this a comfortable and controllable test conducted on time and on schedule. JFD were happy to be able to work with Fisher Offshore on this test and demonstration, and it's a good example of how the facilities at the NHC can support innovation and product development within the oil and gas industry, within the decommissioning sector, and within the local community as a whole. This is just one example of the many varied and interesting tests that we have been able to support with the NHC, and we look forward to being able to support the community for many years to come. Thanks for taking the time to watch this presentation. Should you have any questions on the specific test in question, the dive tank as a whole, or the other testing services available at NHC, or anything else from GFT, please feel free to get in touch, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.